on, fitness family? It's Erica Bernie coming back with another video. The main topic of this video is going to be about my fears before joining the military. And a lot of people always think, Erica, man, you're so strong, or this and that towards me being in the military. And it's because I've been in for a while now. But I did have many fears before joining the military.
Raise a cup up for all my day ones.
So of course I'm gonna be real with you, even though I'm an affiliate for BPN. I also tried different other proteins. So the one that I just bought recently, because I went to the store and I wanted to buy some type of other protein that because I wanted different flavors, and I saw on Ghost they had white chocolate peppermint bark, and I've been wanting to try this, but the only reason why I didn't try it or buy it is because Ghost takes forever to actually ship their stuff out. Once I saw it, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna buy it and see how I like it.
And it's a feeling that I can't explain. How you make it in your team still stay the same. Stay down from the jump and they never change.
So I had enough fears where I actually rethought about joining the military. Even though I went to a recruiter, back in my mind, maybe I should just keep doing college and just not join. So I completely forgot I was vlogging today, so I went to work and I was gonna grab my camera once I went to go do my work during lunchtime, and I just completely forgot, you guys, and I didn't feel like running all the way back to where I parked because it was too freaking cold. But now we gotta go to the commissary and then go home. Boom! Got my package in today, cover my address. Boom. Yeah! I wanted paper. Got my second pack of In Focus. Trying out raspberry lemonade. Finally got the boom strong greens. I've been wanting this because I suck with freaking vegetables. Suck at eating vegetables, so this is somewhat gonna help me. Excited for that. Then got my what I've been waiting for forever, mint chocolate chip whey protein from BPN. Finally was in stock. Second bottle shaker, BPN. And last but not least, that was a very weird opening. Look at that. There you are. That was pretty cool. Actually, got my freaking Bare Performance shirt. But I'm super excited with the package I just got. Alright, you guys, so we are back with talking about the fears I had before joining the military. And I'm gonna say that I like I said, I kind of forgot that I was recording. So I'm just gonna talk and do this video here because I have a lot more stuff I have to do. It's kind of later in the day than I thought it would be. All my fears, I can really say it was about basic training. About going to basic training and getting yelled at. When I first decided to join the military, my parents were like, it's not a joke. If you go to basic combat training, realize that there are gonna be drill sergeants yelling at you, saying all these things, and you can't really yell back at them or say anything back to them. You just need to listen and drive on. I realized their goal is to break you down in order to build you back up to a soldier. So I was kind of really worried about the drill sergeants and the yelling aspect and getting smoked from what I heard. That was really one of my main fears, was just the drill sergeants. Another main fear that I had was the physical aspect of it. I know you guys might be saying, but Erica, you know, you do a lot of physical stuff. You go to the gym all the time. You do this and that. Before I joined the military, I was never like this. I didn't go to the gym at all. My 1 mile, I can remember my 1 mile was probably a 12-minute to 13-minute mile, and I couldn't even do a push-up before I joined the military. And sit-ups, when I did my first PT test and the Future Soldier program before I joined the military, sit-ups sucked. Sit-ups were supposed to be easy, but they were freaking difficult because it was just difficult for me. So when people say, if you can't even do a push-up, if you can't run, if your 1 mile is a 12-minute mile, don't listen to them. As long as you put 100% in the PT hours that they make you do during basic training and do the corrective training the way you're supposed to, not try to slack off and all that, you will be just fine. Just remember that. I couldn't do a push-up. I ran a 12-minute, 13-minute 1 mile, and sit-ups, I sucked at it. I know I didn't pass my first Future Soldier program PT test. But I was really terrified that I was gonna fail PT test part of it. But I pushed myself every single day, and I made sure I did push-up every single night before I went to bed, even if I was sore. Me and my battle buddy, we did at least 20 push-ups every single night. We wanted to pass the PT test, and that's what it took. Giving 100% and maybe even giving a little bit more when you don't want to give it. Another fear that I had was being away from home. I was always a home person. I was always with my parents. I was always with family, and even when my parents went on vacation, I I went with them. I went to Vegas with them. I went to here and that. And the furthest time I've ever actually really been away from my family was probably a week or so. And that was because I went to cheerleader camp. The main fear I had about that was that I couldn't have any contact with them. Usually when I was younger, when I needed to talk to someone or I needed that mindset of correct stuff, I would always go to my mom. So knowing that I wouldn't be able to call my mom whenever I needed to during basic training, I knew it was gonna be difficult, and I knew I had to have that in my head of what can make me strong. And I remember this one line that my mom said to me that made me motivated, that during the last Rock March, even though it sucked, I kept going because of what she told me. Another fear that I had was my MOS, my job, Seaburn 74 Delta, and I realized now it wasn't much to worry about, but I knew it was a lot of testing, a lot of stuff that I had to study. And if you guys are going 74 Delta and becoming a Seaburn specialist, make sure you know your type of study habits. And I know you're gonna want to hang out, go out on the weekends and all that stuff, but I'm telling you, as long as you pass the first few tests, the really hard tests, the hazmat test and all that stuff, then you can kind of relax. But before that, just make sure you understand, write notes. It's death by PowerPoint, but you need to write notes and make sure you keep going through all that stuff in your head, because it won't be just like, ooh, that looks familiar, that's the answer. No, you need to know that is the correct answer, because a lot of things will mess you up. When I left to go to the military, I really didn't think about my first unit. I really didn't think about after basic training or after AIT. I didn't really worry about that because it just wasn't something I wanted to worry about. Main worry was about basic training and AIT. Mainly basic training, mainly that. Like counting down the days, I know I had like 2 months or so before I left for basic training, and I remember counting down the days, putting it on Instagram, being like, yay, I'm leaving soon, you know, having a little party before I left and all that stuff. It was fun counting down the days, but it really hit me hard when I went to reception. Part of me was like, what the heck did I get myself into? And part of me was just like, you know what, I'm growing up. This is what it takes. This is what I gotta do. It worked out for the best. Main thing I would say, if you guys are about to leave for basic training, hang out with your family more, or hang out with whomever you know you're gonna miss. The main reason why I say I wish I hung out with my family more is because I did go out with my friends before I left for basic combat training. I did hang out with my friends. I was like, you know, let's go out every night, or let's go here, let's do that, let's go hang out. And I did hang out with my family. I hung out with my family a lot, but I really wish I spent more quality time with them, more quality time on one-on-one. I mean, every Sunday me and my mom went to church, and I took her out for a movie, and then we went out for lunch, and that was our daily routine every single Sunday. But I still wish I did more with her. I wish I did more with my dad. I did a lot with my parents. We literally, like every day when my mom would come home, we would go walk, and if my dad was there and he wasn't working, we would go walk all the way, you know, for a few miles or so. And those are the things I cherish. Those are the things that I hold dear to my heart, but I just, for some reason, I wish I spent more time with my family. Bringing that up, I'm telling you, everything changes after basic training. Mainly for the active duty people, because you won't be going home. You'll go home on leave for 2 weeks, and then you'll have to go home, or you'll have to go back duty station. And home becoming where you're stationed at. Life really does change after basic training, so I'm telling you, cherish the moments that you have right now at home before you leave for basic training. And then once you leave, realize everything's gonna change. Friends that you think that you're gonna be friends with forever aren't gonna be your friends. Family that, you know, you wish that they would just leave you alone, you're gonna miss and wish that they came visit you and all that stuff. And you're gonna realize a lot of things, especially in basic training. I realized a lot of things when I left for basic training. You're gonna realize who's actually there for you. You're gonna realize who is watching your back. You're gonna realize who actually cares and gives enough time to actually write a letter to you. I'm telling you, my whole life changed after I left for basic training. And sometimes I think it hasn't, but when I go back home and I see how everything is and see how people have changed or haven't changed, all I can say is that I am happy I left and went to the military, that I've changed for the better, that I've grown up, that I depend on myself, and I depend on my wife and my puppies, and that I still I hold my family dear to my heart. My family and I literally group chat every single day. I'm not even kidding you, every single day. Even if I don't write on there, I do read what they say. Even if I write there, they reply to me right away. All I'm saying is that hold the people dear to your heart that you know that's gonna be there, and the people that you think that are gonna be there, that are friends and all that, realize sometimes things change and it's gonna be for the best. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up. Good luck for everyone that's joining the military, about to leave, or has left, or just graduated and all that. A lot of things are happening and I'm so happy about it. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Sweet 23 at the chateau. Had a hard man, I'm trying to get it back, dog. Trying to get it back, trying to get it back, trying to get it back.
Oh, also, I'm sending out emails of the few people that I'm gonna try to take on as clients, but I'm still hashing out the little details that I have left. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next one.